Hi. Uh, so, I want to kind of touch up upon a certain phenomena um, where societal um, societal um, culture, um, subculture, that's the word, where societal subculture is impacting actual substantial um, aspects of you know what really is important and as far as like our younger generation, what's their ambition? That's really what I'm trying to get at is what is our younger just coming out of high school actually. Yeah, let's go back to like just um, you know yeah, by the time maybe you're 8 years old and above, you'll hear that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And that question's probably going to you know it's going to be something that will be um, thought of in a significant fashion all throughout. I mean, coming up to high school, maybe even college. I mean, you might even, let's just say that you go to college, you declare a major. Um, I mean, this just goes through any uh, through any kind of route that you're going to be going through. There's there's those that don't find out what they want to do later in life. There's those that want know what they want to do, and they're already you know in their teen years, and they already know. But the point is that um, there's a road to like doing what we truly want to do, and my question is what is it that we really want to do, and I just can't get it out of my mind that like what everybody wants to do is they want to just go viral, and then they'll be like set for life. You know, I mean, basically that's where I'm getting at is that people are just on this path of I'm gonna record myself, I'm gonna go viral, I'm gonna have all this income from you know these um, these social media, these big hitters that are like networked with the social medias and like are giving all the feeder money that will pretty much fuel the influencers, that kind of thing. So, and it's really kind of minusing from things that might really be important. Um, there's these paths that would have to be gone through. They're going to college and getting a degree, right? I mean, it sounds kind of stupid. Um, as far as like going to school, it sounds very cliche, or it just sounds very beaten to death. I mean, like, what good is going to be going to school? But this is talking from like somebody who is probably in their 20s and hasn't had um, that much time in the real world. But when you have some time in the real world, you probably might want to say that like um, you know I might have an impact, um, and that's where I'm trying to get to. And um, you know, there's there's these very good degrees and you know disciplines in school where it's not just like getting a degree, but I mean when you get a degree, um, you have something, you have a certification, right? I mean, when you have a certification, that's going to cement at least an application or a job interview, right? I mean, you know, you're gonna need something of substance that will, um, make you credible, right? Um, so, um, and I'm hoping that I can hear back from, um, I mean, all I'm seeing on YouTube is just like, um, you know, or in general, I mean, just what I'm seeing in the whole, what I'm seeing in general is that, there's this whole thing about like just I'm gonna go on social media and I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna get all this money and then I'm gonna not have to work for the rest of my life. And then, I don't really agree with that per se because, there's a lot of things that like, um, can really, life is not about that, right? I mean, life is not just about, living comfortably, right? So I really think that there's something that's gonna, surpass all that. And I think that, you know, if there's more of a mentality of, just, I want to, I want to infiltrate, you know, the actual, um, places that make a difference, right? I mean, you would be talking about like the politics, the health, the banking, um, maybe even real estate, all those kinds of things. I mean, you know, the road to those is it's going to be through the education and, how well, the connections and that such thing. And I really don't think that that's not out of the reach of anybody. I mean, just do the work and, go forward. Um, don't lose sight of that horizon. Just like keep going, just keep marching there. So, and then you'll wind up in some kind of place of influence. And really, I think that's what I'm trying to say is that like that's where our um, that's where I think that our priorities should be going to. And that's just what I'm gonna say. Um, so I'll just get a little about what I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm working on my graduate degree. I'm halfway there now, and I'm already looking into just, um, maybe furthering my education and just, um, applying to a law school. I'm not really thinking about where that's going to lead, but I know that that's the direction that really feels like that's going to, give my life some real meaning. I mean, um, if I can just like if I knew I was going to go viral tomorrow and just I could just travel to Europe, I can travel to Asia or wherever in these luxury boats or luxury planes and that kind of thing. I mean, just eating escargot or eating caviar. I mean, just living that kind of lifestyle. I mean, and then knowing that like I can go to, I can go put myself through a couple schools and get some degrees, that will show, um, you know, my, expertise and capability in certain professions like the justice system or, even in the corporate world. I mean, um, I'm hoping that's where I go eventually. I mean, maybe I won't. I mean, I'm really at this stage where I'm just trying to, ride a wave of where I'm just feeling good about that, and, hopefully it will go that way. But I'm really hoping that our younger generations too can sort of, get that and sort of like, um, actually recognize that and not be caught up on this, you know, social media, media viral sensation thing, and they become these celebrities, and then that's life. So I don't know. I kind of ranted on that, so I really hope that this commentary has peaked and you know provoked things in a positive fashion. And if it's in a negative fashion, I mean, hopefully that negativity can eventually bloom into something where it'll lead to maybe some soul searching and that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.